So I made a video just for you on this here because I don't want to do a public video on it yet. But the whole purpose behind the 3 knuckles as opposed to the front 2 knuckles is that you have the full support of your forearm and your elbow right into your brachialis, which is under by your tricep. So that force is absorbed in the last 3 knuckles by a physical structure. That physical structure is the rest of your arm. Okay, so you have your radius and your ulna. So when I punch, that ulna is going right into the elbow joint. And when I punch, remember every punch comes from the ground. When I punch, this is going up and out, and that has to get reverberated back. So just the structure alone of your hand, you can zoom in a little bit, or come in a little. So if you look at a hand, okay, these last 3 knuckles kind of align perfectly with the bone structure of your arm. Now, if you look at the last 2 knuckles, especially with the thumb being there, you have this huge divot, this cut, this carving. So if I'm hitting with these 2 knuckles, right? So as hard as I hit, so I'm gonna go like this, there's something, and I hit with these 2 knuckles, whatever is here, if it's hard, if it's a head, if it's a wall, if it's a hip, and I hit it, there's only so much support that my wrist can give it before it snaps, it reaches its capacity. Now, if I do the same with my last 3 knuckles, I can hit this all day because, again, it has this full support. So if you look at it this way, here is that thumb structure, 2 knuckles. So I hit, and there's only so much before the pressure of that wrist snaps. As opposed to this, the pressure of the wrist is being supported and backed up, again, by the radius and the ulna and all of the forearm muscles that go into the brachialis. So this is a far more sound and structural, powerful shot than this shot. Now, in boxing, you see and you learn that in boxing, the person goes like this, and they twist into it. So that's correct. And then you have the padding of the glove itself. So it's almost like you're forced to kind of fall within these 2 knuckles because of the structure of how the glove themselves are made. But if you're going to turn your wrist, you should still hit with the last 3 knuckles, which again are supported structurally with everything here. If I go like this and I hit with these, boom, eventually there's going to be a fracture or a give in these wrists. So we would punch, here's this punch with the last 3 knuckles. I could hit this as hard as I want all day because it's the last 3 knuckles. I wouldn't dare go like this and move my last 2 knuckles in here only so that there's nothing to compensate it. So for us, again, I should have probably prefaced with a caveat, and that caveat is that in a fight, everything goes. There will be a time if you're in a fight where you're moving and you're trying to hit with your last 3 knuckles, you're hitting with your elbows, that a head might come in and he might go down like this, and then you accidentally hit the last 2 knuckles. So I believe you should condition all your knuckles no matter what. But with regards to actually hitting, the theory behind it, which is actually, it's not even theory, the fact behind it is that it's more structurally sound. And so that's why we would hit with our last 3 knuckles and not the 2 knuckles. But again, you condition for all knuckles because in a fight, everything goes and things happen. So I hope this answered your question. I'm sending it just to you. I will do a better video kind of showcasing it, like I said, in a more graphical sense, so that the world can kind of see what I'm talking about when it comes to the breakage. I hope you like it.